Hi, today I have not put out a video on this channel in years, but today I just want to talk briefly about some skin items, not necessarily all of them are skincare, but some skin items that I have finished and completed. I kept the boxes and I will talk about them. Some of them I actually still have in rotation, and they are like coming to its end, but I kept the boxes and I want to talk about them before I throw the boxes out. As you can see, a lot of the items are Ordinary, the Ordinary brand. I, just like a lot of people, was very obsessed with the Ordinaries output of products, so I tried everything. And I also want to talk about that today too, the fact that I kind of went on this spree, like a lot of people, just trying everything over and over and trying a range of items and getting subscription boxes and sample bags and stuff like that. I messed up my skin, and my moisture barrier got messed up really badly. I got a breakout of eczema that I had to fight to get back something resembling my skin. I'm going to talk about the products I use to help me in that fight as well today. So first we're going to talk about this product here. This is the Ordinaries Buffet Serum. Now the purpose of the Buffet Serum is that it's supposed to have a mixture of different ingredients to essentially give you a kind of roundabout benefit. My problem with this product is that I found that it worked really slowly, and I did not see any benefits by using out the entire bottle. I did not see any benefits on my skin, so I bought it once and I never bought it again, and I kept the box just to talk about it. It was alright. It was an extra step in me feeling luxurious, but it did not do anything remarkable for my skin. Next, I want to talk about these toners. Now, I, like everybody, was using the Hazel toner, not this one, but another brand with basically there's like a witchy looking lady on the bottle, and I used that for quite some time, but I realized with its popularity it started to go up in price, so I said let me look for a cheaper option, and I compared ingredients between this and that one, and it's pretty much the same thing. So it worked good as an astringent, and I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't know if it contributed to my skin issues. But by the time my skin issues showed up, this was already finished, so who knows. It had the same percentage of alcohol in it as the other witch hazels on the market. It could have just been a bit harsher, who knows, but if you're looking for a affordable witch hazel, this I got in Pennywise. If you're looking for an affordable witch hazel and your skin can take it, give this one a try. You're getting all of this for like a quarter the price of all the other brand name witch hazel, so something to look at. In terms of another toner or toning solution, which this is not so much a toner as it is a treatment, but it's a toning solution. This worked excellently when I was having severe acne breakouts, and it removed like all the little bumps I would get around my nose, and my acne went from regular to minimal. What I did realize though is when I got older, my acne got deeper in my skin. I started to get cystic acne. So while this worked excellent in removing my top layer breakouts. I got deeper breakouts. It could be because of this, I won't rule it out. It could also be something else, your skin, it changes with regards to diet and age and life circumstances and stuff like that. But this is excellent. Now, I won't use this now because it is now too harsh for my skin. In fact, I switched this out for the Pixie glycolic acid toner, and the Pixie worked a bit better. I think it's because the acid concentration was less and just had more gentle ingredients or gentle ingredient combination. So I am no longer using this because my skin no longer needs it. I'm no longer in that place skin wise. My skin is much more sensitive and I need gentler products, and this is not gentle for me. Right, so now on to this. So this is the product and this is the box. When I bought this, I wanted to use it as a daytime moisturizer, and again, I felt as if at the point in time when I got it, it was not doing anything for me. It didn't benefit my skin. Similar to the buffet, it is just, moving too slowly. So I rested down for a bit, and then when I got my eczema breakout, I realized, okay, I need more gentler skincare options. So I pulled this back out again and I tried using it as a daytime moisturizer. I found it wasn't moisturizing enough, so what I did is I started using it as a primer, because a lot of my foundation were mattifying foundations and my skin can no longer handle mattifying foundations. So I found I have to mix my makeup with a little bit of oil and use more hydrating primers. So I alternated between this and a sample of the base tape from Tarte that I think has coconut water in it. It is really, really nice on the skin. I will shell out the money for a huge size or a full size in that one. But this was nice as a primer, but I don't think I will repurchase it again because it just didn't add anything to my life in any incarnation. So it was alright. So like I said, I had a eczema breakout coming down to the end of last year into this year. I'm still kind of fighting it off. I occasionally get dry patches, but I was kind of fighting it off for about 3 months. And I'm talking about like face swollen, peeling regularly. My parts of my skin got really, really bright red and inflamed. I'm a dark skinned woman, and there were parts of my face that was the color of my nail, was the color of like the palm of my hand. So it was really bad. And these 4 products helped me through that phase, and with a little bit of help of this. Right, so let's talk about the hyaluronic acid first, because I think this is what I started using first. And I would put a few drops of this hyaluronic acid on my face. Of all my products, actually, this is the most recent purchase, and it's almost done. The bottle is in my bathroom. It's almost done. And I would take a few drops of this and massage it on the areas that was really dry, really sensitive, and just needed some extra care. And I would just massage it gently. And some days, depending on how my skin was faring, like if it needed extra moisture, I will follow up with this. This is the Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence. So it's an essence, but I used it like a serum, like a hydrating serum. So I would use this and then, you know, solidify it with this, and then I will seal in all this good stuff with this Aquifer healing ointment. And this combination right here saved my skin from eczema. Saved my skin. I mean, I'm not on camera now, which is a deliberate thing, because I'm not really feeling to get more prettied up, nor am I feeling to, you know, look average on camera. But these 3 products brought my skin tone back to the chocolatey woman that I am today. So definitely going to get another bottle of this. This is a bit expensive, though, you know, looking at the size of it, this I paid $80 TT. I think no, $95 TT at the Glam Box in St. Augustine, the store that carries my hair products, that carries Cool Confidence. And this I bought from Shop Sherry Approved, like about 2 years ago. And I was using it sparingly because I felt like my skin didn't need it, and then I pulled it out to fight off this eczema, and it was an MVP. It was a champ. And I paid $190 for this. Now this is 3.38 full ounces for $190. This is 1 ounce for $95. This is obviously the better buy. And I would also say this is more hydrating than the hyaluronic acid, but they both have their benefits. So if this you can afford the 2, and you're fighting off eczema and you can afford the 2, get the 2. If you could only afford 1, buy this one. Now, I bought this a while ago, so I don't know if it's still $190. It might have gone up, but it should not be by much. No, I doubt it went up by $50. So this, and then sealing it in with this, which is a very basic formula product, and it just like really helped my eczema. Right, so those who don't know, hyaluronic acid draws water from the atmosphere, and it can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in hydration. And Snail essence, I don't know too much about it other than it's just amazing. It's a powerhouse hydrator, and it's amazing stuff for persons with dry skin issues. Now my eczema brought on a lot of scarring. I didn't get acne because my skin moisture barrier was just in a mess, and my skin just could not get acne, thank God. But it got a lot of scarring from the swelling and the peeling and stuff like that, and I used this to help even out my skin tone. So like the vitamin and minerals in it helps with blemishes, and my face was just a huge blemish. So this really helped in evening out my skin tone and fighting off my eczema. When my skin started to get better, what I would do for hydration to ease up on the use and save, my expensive products, the hyaluronic acid and the snail mucin, I would just spray this on my face to add an extra layer of hydration and just use a little bit less of the hyaluronic acid. So this is just rose water that I got in Pennywise, and I think I paid like $7 for it. And spray this, then put on my hyaluronic acid and my my snail mucin, or I just interchange between one or the other, and then put on a thick layer of cream or the Aquaphor and go sleep. And I will sleep sitting slightly upright so that my face doesn't touch my pillow or doesn't roll over onto my boyfriend or my daughter, depending on who's sleeping with me that night. And this is a great extra step in hydrating your skin that's really affordable and effective. So these are some really old items that my mom just kind of pulled out of her closet when I was dealing with my skin issues, and she told me to try them out. And this is an Avon Skin Vitalist Night Cream. It's really thick, so in the event that I do not want, I'm not feeling for that greasy feeling of the aquifer, because the aquifer kind of gets a little greasy, I will substitute and put on a thick layer of this, and it works. But I do find that when I'm nearing my period and I wear this, I get cystic acne, so I have to ease up on this and use something else instead. But when I'm not nearing my period, it's fine. This now is an eye cream that comes in a component that vibrates. So you click it twice and it vibrates, and you massage underneath your eye with it, and it's really nice and cooling, and you feel fancy. But I haven't really seen any improvement or any change in my under eye area in using it, but I feel luxurious, so I guess that's something. So now on to the skin products, but I use them in my makeup step. So this is a high adherence silicone primer. I regret this purchase. I felt like it clogged my pores, which would make sense because it's a silicone primer, and silicone essentially is supposed to fill in the spaces and make it feel smooth. And it also would make my makeup look greasy by 2 p.m. and my makeup goes on at, let's say, 5:45 and comes off at 5 p.m. at the earliest. So I can't be looking greasy at 2 p.m. So I regret this purchase. It did not work out for me. And if I'm battling dry skin issues and you're me looking greasy, it says a lot about you, bro. This just ain't it. So I went into MAC looking for the MAC I think it's fix it spray, I think they call it. And I told the girl that I have combination skin. Well, I depend on my combination skin, and she suggested this. She said this is for combination oily skin persons. At first I did not like it. I found it did nothing for my skin, but now I love it. I find it sets my makeup with a natural finish that I do not look matty. It looks like, you can tell it's makeup, but it looks like skin, as close to skin as possible like makeup can look. And I also find that, come for me if you want, this is an excellent dupe for it, and it is half the price. So I love the Sasha Fix It Spray. It's probably one of the few Sasha products that I repeatedly purchase. Repeatedly purchase, and I will continue to purchase because it just sets my makeup with this nice natural finish that it looks like skin. I pull out my accordion fan my skin, and it dries and it sets. My makeup stays in place and it looks like skin. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to do a quick little record before I throw away all these packages. I am home on self-isolation, so I wanted something to do. Well, I had this to do for quite some time, in fact, so I got it done. So stay safe, stay sanitized. Bye.